Okay, so I've never done this before, but I'm gonna do a read with me thing. I don't know if that's what it's called or if I can make my own name for it, but I am about to start reading The Raven King, and I know there's been a lot of like anticipation and stuff and feelings around this book coming out because we all know what's going to happen, and I just thought it might be fun to do a little like vloggy type video with me updating my thoughts as I read it, because I feel like it's going to be a very emotional ride. Just so everyone knows, this is definitely going to be a spoilery video because I'm going to be talking about my feelings as things happen, so if you haven't read this book yet, don't watch this video, or if you don't care about spoilers, then you can watch it, I guess. But yeah, so here I go. I just read the prologue and I have goosebumps everywhere and I already feel like crying. I don't want Gansey to die! But at the same time, I also want Gansey to die because if he doesn't, that's stupid. Bowling alley popcorn! Okay, so I'm on page 46. Well, I just finished page 46. Blue is in the backyard under the tree with Noah and Frig, I don't know how to say it now that I'm not reading it. Gwenllian? Is that how you say it? Whatever. I feel like one of my favorite character descriptions is Noah. I love the way he is described as like being there and not really being there, and how like people who don't believe in ghosts or any of the witchcraft stuff don't see him, but it's described as how it's not that they don't see him, it's just that it's like they don't notice him. And I love that about it. And the part that I loved was when he showed up by the tree, it was joined her was perhaps the wrong verb. Manifested was better. The phrase trick of the light was even more superior. Trick of the mind was the best. Because it was rare that Blue noticed the moment Noah actually appeared. It wasn't that he gently resolved into being. It was that somehow her brain rewrote the minute before to pretend that no one had been slouching beside her all along. And then when he left, Blue turned back to Noah, but he was gone. Possibly he had gone before Gwenllian had spoken. Just as with his arrival, it was hard to tell the exact moment of his leaving. Blue's brain had already rewritten all the seconds around his disappearance. I love it so much. It's so good. So I just read 105 pages in one go because it's good and I couldn't stop reading. And my only issue at this point is that I'm 100 pages in, I'm a quarter of the way into the book, and this is the last book, and nothing has really happened yet, which on one point is totally fine because I love the writing and I love the characters, and I feel like that's kind of the way I describe the series, is that not much happens in each book. Like, yeah, like almost nothing happens in each book. There's like a lot of weird stuff, but the stories don't progress very quickly because they're very character-based, which is totally fine. I really like it. But because there's still a lot of stuff I feel that needs to happen, and it's the last book, I feel like more stuff should have happened by now. I don't want like everything to happen in the last 40 pages. Like, but yeah. Other than that, wonderful. Okay, I'm filming now. But it's facing me, so you can still be naked.
Great,
How do you guys say the name of the school? I've never known how to say it. Aglionby Academy. Like, that's just... What? Ooh, I like this line. This was like walking the line between dream and sleep. The night-sharp balance of being asleep enough to dream and awake enough to remember what he wanted. Ugh. So I think it's funny that, so in the first book, I didn't really like Gansey. And Blue didn't like Gansey either, and she was all like, there's no way I would fall in love with him. And I loved Adam, and I loved Blue and Adam, and I thought they were adorable, and I rooted for Adam so much. But it's so funny that, like, Gansey grew on Blue, and Gansey grew on me, and now I love Gansey. I love him. I mean, that was obviously probably done on purpose, so it's not funny. I mean, it's good, but... What? Ronan made Cabe's water? I can't even... I feel like this changes everything. Ronan kissed Adam! Ronan kissed Adam! So I feel like I need to reread this series, like, all in a row. I need to marathon all 4 books. Not right now, or as soon as I'm done this book, later. But it's something I feel like that needs to be done after knowing all of the things that you know from reading all of the books, because I feel like this series is really good at telling you things without you realizing you're being told them. In the first book, and most of the second book, it never occurred to me that Ronan was gay. Not even, and looking back on it, it should have occurred to me. And it never occurred to me that Adam might be gay, or bi, or whatever, because now he's thinking that he might be in love with Ronan. And I have never seen any signs like that throughout the books, but they're probably there. Which I don't understand how, because even I didn't mention this at the beginning of the book, which I'm not sure why, but the prologue with Gansey saying, like, basically saying that he knows he's gonna die, and he knows the reason that he saw himself or hurt himself in the cemetery. It never occurred to me, the whole series, that he already knew. And I don't know why it wouldn't have occurred to me. And when I was thinking that, I was like, it also never occurred to anyone that Noah was dead, even though he told people he was dead. So, I feel like this is a kind of series you really have to read twice. I also really like the way Gansey reacted to it. Don't break him, Adam. And then I also liked everything Ronan had ever said about Adam restructured itself in Gansey's mind. What a strange constellation they all were. And I'm gonna say that's completely true for me, too. That, like, anytime something surfaces, it just makes you re-look at everything that you read before and be like, how did I not see it before? It's so obvious. Okay, so Gansey is at the museum place where he got stung by the bees the first time. And my heart is literally pounding. Like, I am so nervous right now. Because, like, for some reason I feel like he's gonna die. This is where he's gonna die. I still don't understand why Gansey has to die in order to save Ronan and Adam. It makes no... I don't remember that being mentioned at all, except for in the book here a few pages ago, when it said that he has to die to save Ronan and Adam. And I don't understand it. Now he's all like, I have to do the sacrifice now. Why? I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah, about that... frig. I have no thoughts. I kind of thought it was bullshit. It was just a big steaming pile of bullshit is what it was. Like, I don't understand how Gansey dying just made everything go away. Like, what happened to the demon? Did the demon just die because Gansey died? And, like, everything just stopped because Gansey died. And how did he die? He kissed Blue and then, oh, poof, dead. And then Capeswater's like, I can bring you back to life. The whole ending of this book was a huge cop-out. I feel like crying. Not over Gansey's almost kind of death, but because it's so stupid. I feel like the whole series is pointless. The whole series is pointless. It doesn't make any sense. No sense. And I don't ever remember a part in the book saying that Gansey had to die in order to save Ronan and Adam. I don't remember that at all. Except for when they mentioned it for the one sentence in The Raven King. And I don't understand how they knew why him dying would make everything go away. That makes no sense. It's like Maggie Steedbarter was like, shit, I didn't think of a plan on what to do with the end of this book. I'm just gonna make up some cop-out crap shit. Then I'm just gonna bring Gansey back to life because that's a thing that you can do. Like, no! He's supposed to die! I feel like if he was dead, if he was only dead for like 2 minutes or however long he was dead for, his spirit would not have shown up in the graveyard. I'm so mad. Okay, I don't know. I have calmed down now. First of all, the whole situation with Gansey dying was so anticlimactic. It was just, oh, poof. Now he's dead. Oh, alright. Okay. And then they just, like, bullshit that Capeswater brought him back to life. And then just, like, everything is happy and merry now? I know I just said this stuff. I just said it all. I'm just so... I don't know. I don't freaking know. Because I was in love with this book until Gansey kissed Blue and it killed him. And it saved everything. And then he got brought back to life. Yeah. Yeah, pretty stupid. Yeah. Stupid. Pretty stupid. I can't even, I have no more thoughts except that it was bullshit. I wanted to try and end this video on a better note, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll just end it right here. Bullshit.